Good morning, friends and family, and of course, my fellow classmates. My name is Justist Rice. I'm a part of the Legacy Learning Community. I'm in the business track, and I just completed my internship at Merrill Edge. Thank you all for taking the time out of your day to show us a genuine display of support. I also want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to share a few words about my Year Up journey. I am truly honored to share this experience with each and every one of you. I joined Year Up because I saw an opportunity. I repeat that. I joined Year Up because I saw an opportunity. I was not sure where my life was headed after I graduated high school. I knew I wanted to continue my education, but I also knew I had to make money while trying to do so. I was starting to get tired of the dead-end jobs that were presented to me because I knew I was worth way more than what they had to offer me. I wanted a career, not just a job. But money wasn't the only reason I joined Year Up. My life was. I repeat that. Money was not the only reason I joined Year Up. My life was. I grew up in a neighborhood where people were obsessed with fast money, and I'm pretty sure most can relate. Most of the people in my neighborhood did not have the patience for blue and white collar jobs, especially when some made the same amount of money in less time. Believe it or not, I was one of those people who lacked patience. But one day, someone showed me a different path and a different way of thinking. My high school basketball coach, Kelly Bagdasarian, was one of the people who saw more in me than I had seen in myself. She taught me the difference between short-term and long-term thinking. I had to think back to what I had to see growing up to fully understand what she meant. I was at least 5 or 6 when I watched the people in the corners of my neighborhood accumulate all this fast cash. I also saw them spend it just as fast as they made it on expensive jewelry and designer clothes. And I used to think to myself, wow, I want that. 10 plus years had went by, and majority of those hustlers I watched growing up were either dead, on drugs, or in jail, and that includes some of my family members. The ones that were still alive had those same designer clothes and that same jewelry with no car, no home, and no stable income. They had absolutely nothing important to show for all the time that had went by. Once I realized how easy it was for them to waste majority of their lives, it scared me. I know firsthand how easy it is to adapt a mindset that limits you to so many different opportunities, especially growing up in most of our neighborhoods. I also know how hard it is to change that type of mindset when you're constantly consumed by bad decisions on a daily basis. I was grateful that I was one of the lucky ones who was able to change my mindset. I realized that I had to want more for my life to get more. So when I heard about Year Up, I saw an opportunity to fit the description of what I wanted: discipline, guidance, a career, and most importantly, a change of scenery. During the learning and development phase of Year Up, I created a family, and I built bonds that pushed me through every obstacle Year Up had thrown at me. And please believe me, there were a lot of obstacles. Throughout my internship experience, I learned so much about real-life expectation and responsibility, and I got the chance to meet amazing people who truly cared about my well-being. I was lucky enough to be placed on an internship with people who looked out for each other. And I am truly excited to be a part of the Merrill Edge family and pursue this new chapter in my life. Thank you, Merrill Edge. I truly find it amazing that Year Up mission is to close the opportunity divide by placing young adults in corporate jobs. I would have never had the opportunity to obtain a career at the age of 20 if it not for Year Up. And for that, I am truly grateful. I would like to leave you all with a little food for thought. Remember, our most valuable resource is time. Time cannot be found, it can only be made. Through this program, we made the time to believe in ourselves, encourage ourselves, and prepare ourselves for bigger and better things in life. We cannot underutilize the power of time. We have to continue to manage it wisely and use this time to get what is ours. We have to make our indentation in the place we want to be remembered the most, because in time, there will be someone else who will come along, see our marks, and desire to follow the trails that we blazed just a few years ago. So with that being said, we made it this far, Cohort 17. And I know we can go as far as our hearts and minds will take us, but it all starts with us to make a decision to want more for ourselves and to never settle for less. Remember, settling for less forfeits us from having the best. Thank you. Thank you.